The technological king here is showing you how to download and install Windows 8 on your computer. In my experience with new operating systems, I like to test them out in a virtual environment. So this is where we're going to use VirtualBox. First thing you're going to want to do is open up the Windows 8 link I have provided in the description below. And once you get there, you're going to want to click on Get It Now. And once you get there, you're going to want to either download the 64-bit version or the 32-bit version, depending on what bit operating system you have on your computer. This is for Windows 7 people only. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll work on Vista and or XP, but this is what you're going to want to do. And then once you download that, which may take a while since this is either a 3.3 gigabyte file or 2.5 gigabyte file, which is still large and may take a couple hours or more depending on how fast or slow your router is. And then once that's done, you're going to want to open up VirtualBox link I've also provided in the description below. And if you have Windows, you're going to want to click on this link right here. If you have a Mac or a Linux or a Solaris host, I've never heard of that, but that's what you'll click on. But we're going to click on the first one since this is for Windows. And then you'll download it. I'm just going to hit cancel because I already have this downloaded. Once you've downloaded VirtualBox, you're going to want to run VirtualBox. Now I've already have a Windows 8 thing already set up, but I'm going to show you how to do it. What you're going to want to do is click on New and type in Windows 8. I would type in Win 8, that'll work a lot better. But I can't do that, because if I do, it's just going to say you already have this name, blah blah blah, and yeah, whatnot. But once you do that, you're going to want to type in Windows 8 or Win 8, doesn't matter, just like that, the way I spelled it over here. And then you're going to want to either click on Windows 7 or 64-bit, depending on which bit version you have. You have 32-bit, click on Windows 7. You have 64, click on 64-bit, Windows 7. And then hit Next. And then set your RAM size to at least 2 gigabytes. I'm going to set mine to 4. And then you need to make a hard drive size at least 20 gigabytes. The recommended size for a hard drive is 25 gigs. And then create a new. Actually, I'm not even going to create a new one. I'm actually going to use my old one. But for you guys, you want to click create a virtual hard drive now. Hit create and have VDI VirtualBox disk image. Click next and fix the size. Next. And change it to at least 20 gigabytes or more. I'm only going to have mine at 20 because the less gigabytes, the faster the process. Then click create. Now this will take a minute or 5 or longer, so I'll just come back to you when this is finished. After you've installed your fixed hard drive, then you're going to want to click on settings, then system. Go to processor and set this to at least 4. Then click OK. Go to display. Set this to 128. Well, like this. It's going to be on 128. And then go back into your settings. Go back into display, and then click. Well, check off enable 3D acceleration and 2D acceleration, and then slide this to 256, and then OK. And hit go to settings one last time, go to storage and have it point. Well, under IDE controller, click on, it's going to say empty for you. You're going to want to click on the little CD, go to choose a virtual CD or DVD, and then look for that ISO image you just downloaded. For me, it's going to be under desktop and under Win 8. And then click it, hit open, and that's it. Then hit OK. And then click start. And this is the first initial boot. This may take a while, so I'll come back to you when this is finished. Alright, and for the rest of this video, I'll be recording in the portion of the screen so you can see exactly what you need to do. Once you have entered the Windows setup, your depending on what language you speak, you're going to want to set it to what language you speak, and time and currency and blah blah blah. Then click next, then click install Windows now, and a product key should be displayed by now that I just put there, because it's going to ask you for a product key. So I'm going to go ahead and type in mine. Give me a second. Alright. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Like, you type in one letter and it just keeps going. It'll automatically put the dashes in for you. And then click next. Then accept the license. Next. Go to custom install. Then next. Because you're not upgrading anything. And this again may take a while, so I'll come back to you when this is finished as well. Okay, after you're done running through the setup, you're going to want to give your new virtual PC a name and a color. So let's start off with the color. I chose this color, blue. I mean, you can go green, red, black on yellow, black on green, black on blue, and what else not, or gray on blue, gray on orange. It's just the color spectrum. Like I said, I'm just going to go with this blue. I'm just going to name this computer the Technological King. Yeah, that's a name of a dash PC. They should do it for me. Then click next. The PC name is too long or contains invalid character. Okay, mine is too long, so I'm just going to put Tech King. And then this works. And then you can either use the express settings or customizable settings. I'm just going to go with the express settings because things are quicker. And I'm just going to type in my live ID. I mean, I already have one. Let's see. Is there any way to, like... Okay, I already have one. So I'm just going to go ahead and type that in now. Alright, and about at this point, you either already have a live account or you don't, and you've already made one. I already had one or have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter my password if it'll let me do it and stop acting retarded. Alright, then I'm just going to go ahead and click next. And I'm glad I know how to blur things out because it just put up too much information. Let's see, this childhood friend, guy that none of you will ever meet. Alright, and answer security question. And please wait. Creating your accounts. Not quite sure how long this will take. Can't really remember. My assumption is this is going to take... Okay, never mind. And finalizing your settings. And is it done now? Your PC will be ready in just a moment. And the moment can be pretty long. So I'm just going to go ahead and, come back when this is finished. Alright, now it's finished, and here you go. Now you got your new Windows 8 desktop inside of VirtualBox. Now if you want to get back to your old Windows 7 looking thing, you click desktop, and here you go. Now this is only an evaluation copy. As you can see right here at the bottom right, even says Windows 8 Release Preview Evaluation Copy. Build 8400. Now, eventually I will figure out how to get this without paying for it, and if I do figure out how to get it, I will show all of my viewers. To get home, you simply hit the start key, which would normally bring up the start menu, but now you just use it to go home. And Internet Explorer, the one that's in the Windows 8 launcher, doesn't support YouTube. I just want to say that now. It doesn't support Flash video. So if I go to youtube.com right now, it does not support Flash. It even says it unless they finally upgraded it, because now it's not saying anything. Let's see. I'm just going to go to the first video I see. Maybe. Oh, it does it support. Okay, I take that back. Now it supports Flash video. So for some reason they didn't do that at first. And if you like swipe up or something, you can get the little thing back, but I have not successfully got that to work. Now, like I said, you hit the start key to get back home. And if you want to get, like I said, get the regular old browser back, just go to the old little desktop thing, and there you go. Get your old desktop experience back. Now, I like the Metro UI better because it just looks more funner, I guess you can say. But the whole point of making this is, I think almost every company now, which includes Microsoft, they're trying to make everything as one large platform, and for everything to run. So this is meant to unify phones, tablets, laptops, and desktops, all so they can all use one operating system and be in harmony. Now, if you want to get certain things like the camera to work, you would have to add that. My laptop has a built-in webcam, but it's not connected to the camera. I'll figure it out eventually. And if I do, well, when I will, I'll show you how to get that working properly. To shut this down, you just go to the corner like that, and then go to settings, and then you would click power off. There's pretty much nothing else to do here, so I guess you could check out your Xbox Live, but I don't really have one. And yeah, nothing for me to show you what to do. This has been a Technological King showing you how to download and install Windows 8 in VirtualBox. Comment, like, subscribe.